Okay, welcome in one and all. I'm now going to be reviewing all of Sunday's action of the NHL. There are only 2 games on tap, so therefore 4 teams were hungry for 2 points. Starting in the Metropolitan Division, as we have the New York Rangers, and they played host to the Washington Capitals. We'll take a look at the goal scoring summary right away. So in the first period, Panarin would kick things off just 50 seconds into that first frame, recording his 27th goal of the season from Trocheck and Jacob Trouba. With just under a minute to go, 50 seconds to be exact, Lafreniere would get his 11th goal of the season, increasing the lead to 2-0, assisted by Schneider. So after 20 minutes of play, it was 2-0 in favor of the Blue Shirts. In the second period, TJ Oshie would cut the deficit in half, getting his 4th goal of the season with 9 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the period, assisted by Strome and Max Pacioretty. And that's where we would stand at the end of regulation. So 2-1 would be the final score in favor of New York. With the victory, they've improved to 27, 13, and 2. And with a loss, the Capitals are 20, 15, and 6. All right, now we're off to the Atlantic Division, where we have 2 original 6 teams duking it out, just like old times. So the Detroit Red Wings played in Toronto, and it was an interesting flight from Detroit to Toronto. I guess there was a bit of some chaos, and apparently the news broke out that they arrived in Toronto like an hour and a half before puck drop. They had kept having to delay the game. It was looking at one point that the game was not going to happen. They may have had to. There was talks about them maybe postponing the game, but they ended up going through with it in the end. So a bit of a headache if you're a Red Wing, to say the least. So there was no scoring in the first. We have to jump ahead to the second period, where Holmberg would kick things off for the Maple Leafs, just 32 seconds in that second frame, getting his 2nd goal of the season from Morgan Rielly. Dylan Larkin would tie the game up with just over 4 minutes remaining, 4 minutes and 21 seconds to be exact, getting his 17th of the season from David Perron. Marner would score a late goal for the Leafs with a minute and 42 seconds to go, getting his 18th goal of the season from Tyler Bertuzzi and Jake McCabe. So after 40 minutes of play, it was 2-1 in favor of the Leafs. In the third period, Sprong would tie the game up, getting his 11th goal of the season from DeBrincat, 2 minutes and 46 seconds to be exact. Kopp would then give the Red Wings a very late lead, just a minute and 40 seconds remaining, getting his 8th goal of the season from Rasmussen. And then Raymond would pretty much ice the game up, doubling up the lead, getting his 12th goal of the season from Sherratt and Larkin. And that goal happened with 19 seconds to go, making it 4-2 in favor of the Red Wings. So 4-2 would be the final score from Toronto. With the victory, the Red Wings are now just a point behind the Leafs in the standings. They are at 22, 16, and 5. And with the loss, the Leafs are 21, 12, and 8. All right, that takes care of a very quick recap from Sunday's action of the NHL. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, please feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative as well. And until next time, take care.